Yo, fuck mosquitoes.
Yeah, right?
Mosquitoes by my hand.
I was very convinced that I was going to end up getting many on my leg today, but that
Oh,
never
they take like 24 hours to come
I
out.
thought you said fuck my Cheetos.
Fuck my Cheetos, dude.
Fuck my Cheetos.
Woo! Probably.
Whee!
For some reason, there's lava in this room.
Whee! Oh! I remember coming into this room when I played this game. It's like, there's lava in here, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. How do I cross it?
Careful, man.
You must have fucked. You can get grabbed way after I.
Yeah, you can come to this room way sooner than that. I'm about to show you the most hidden missile expansion in the entire game.
The most hidden missile.
Yep.
Like through the wall.
It's very hard, even if you look really closely. Kind of barely make it out.
I guess. I just noticed.
Oh yeah, this room.
I love that the wave beam, like the icon is this.
Is
Is the hand waving.
Oh god, Gandhi's back.
That's pretty great. Oh yeah, he's everywhere these days.
Can't stay in one place for too long.
Oh! Oh man, I thought he dodged my super missile, but then I hit the other guy. Okay, that reminds me of something I need to tell you guys. So, hang on.
Nice.
Was that it?
Yeah,
Was
no.
that what you need to tell us?
Yes, I need to inform you of inflation in the market. So there was, you know the Dragon Quest series?
Yeah, the rocket flying.
Yeah. So the only Dragon Quest game I ever played was Dragon Quest 9 on the DS.
You told me this story in episode 6 of Super Mario Galaxy, didn't you? You told me a story about the only Dragon Quest game you ever played.
Tell me if it sounds familiar. I'll tell it
Okay.
again. So basically, I had a team set up that was very nearly unstoppable in that game. You could get, okay, for paladins, you could get a shield, like an enhancement for your shield in the game that made it that any single time an enemy did a critical strike on you, it was a guaranteed 100% block chance. I also geared him out with ridiculous amounts of just regular block and evasion and health, just to make him the most tanky thing possible. After doing that, paladins in that game learn this ability, which when used makes it so that any enemy attack targeted at any other one of your party members is forced to target him.
I think you have told me this story.
Yeah, I might have.
I wouldn't know it.
like 5 years ago.
And so what ends up happening is that he'll attack one of my party members. The attack would have been a crit. He'll block it and just block the crit. What's funnier is when it's not a crit and he ends up just dodging the attack. So he stands in front of the person to stop him from being hit, but just dodges the attack while in front of him. But it still counts. So it's like, Zach, I gotcha.
I know. On your own, bitch.
And like one of the other funnier things to do is basically ridiculously up their power so that they always crit, and then you just block their crits. It's great. Okay, I think that's most of the items in this area. Let me have a... Did I get that? Yeah, I got that.
One more red questions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the plasma beam. I still have to get the artifact up here. Let me just make a quick round in my head to make sure I haven't missed an item. Nope.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, I've gotten every item expansion in here. Nice.
See what I mean about the map right now? It's like a squash bug.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Looks like an ant.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
We
pretty
don't
good.
send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunts.
Oh my god.
What?
Harry fucking Potter.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, why did I have a
like
tingle on my leg there?
Fudge is so dumb. Fudge causes everything.
Who?
Harry fucking Potter.
Yeah.
I know it's Harry Potter, but who's Fudge?
The Minister of Magic for in the beginning. Who refuses to believe that Voldemort comes back, and instead of giving him, like less than an hour of secrecy and prep time, Fudge gives Voldemort an entire year.
Ooh!
I haven't watched Harry Potter in forever.
I was gonna say something.
Is it just that much better?
Yeah, there's a lot of detail left out in the movies. And they change things that
That's
don't need to be changed.
That's a lot of detail. That's also another thing I have in my soundboard bot.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I just have damage 1 and damage 2. Damage 1 is the guy saying, that's a lot of damage, and damage 2 is, that's a lot of damage.
You mean Phil Swift saying that?
Yeah.
Our boy Phil Swift?
Yeah, our boy Phil Swift. Okay, so
me.
we're not going down there
Giuseppe
yet. Not just yet.
With flex tape.
We're gonna go into this room. This room that has a lot of bees.
It's hip to fuck bees.
Bees?
It's not hip to fuck bees.
Bee?
Rip.
There's a bee.
Think of all the possible bee references you can. You like jazz?
What?
Bee movie.
Oh, right. Why wasn't I thinking of that?
According to
like
all
jazz.
known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly.
The bee says fuck you and does it anyway.
Essentially, yes.
Have people still yet not figured out why bees can fly?
Because they're bees.
Is that actually...
I'm pretty
Those are
sure.
lines
Like,
from the bee movie.
No, I know, but I'm just asking...
I don't think it was even true.
But the bees shouldn't be able to fly?
Yeah, I don't think it was true.
Are you asking Siri?
No, I'm just gonna Google it.
Fuck Siri.
Hey Siri. Rip. Did it work?
Hey Siri. Can bees actually fly according to the known laws of aviation? Why can't you just give me a straight goddamn
She just
answer?
goes, nah.
It's just, she just goes, what?
Alright,
Why the
this
fuck you
myth
asking
about
this?
bees is scientifically incorrect, and here's why. Bee Movie has quite the cult following. There are numerous YouTube videos devoted to it, such as the Bee Movie, but every time they say bee, it's beans.
Why is that in the
They
reference?
watched it on Netflix 357 times in 2017.
Oh my god.
But Bee Movie is also spreading lies. Here is the opening words of the film. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway.
see that missile?
Because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. It's a nice idea, but in reality, bees do not disobey any laws of physics. If they did, bees would be responsible for ripping apart time and space wherever they flew around.
Oh.
The myth dates back to the 1930s, when the French entomologist Auguste Magnin noted that a bee's flight should be impossible because of the haphazard way their wings flapped around. And if bees flew like airplanes, he would be correct. Airplanes can fly because of a careful balance of 4 physical forces: lift, drag, weight, and thrust. The lift force must balance its weight, and the thrust must exceed its drag to make flying possible. Planes use wings for lift and engines for thrust. Drag is reduced thanks to a streamlined shape and lightweight materials. The wingspan of the plane is large enough to satisfy the lift equations for flight, so they don't need to flap. But the small wings of a bee, compared to its relatively fat body, are not. A regular Boeing 747 plane can also take about roughly 184
Oh
miles
my
per
god,
hour,
who the
whereas-
hell cares?
I was waiting for someone to interrupt me and nobody did.
I
didn't even care.
It was interesting factoids. I got an artifact. That's an artifactoid right
I
there.
just thought you were gonna just stop eventually.
Factoids actually mean like facts that aren't actually real. So that would the bees not being able to fly would technically be considered a factoid.
I just call facts factoid because it's funnier.
Factamundo.
But
Where am I
would be
going?
a factoid. That factoid could be used as in place of fact.
When in the fuck did Minnie get back in the room? Because she's over there munching.
I don't know.
Oh,
Just maybe while I was reading about bees.
Probably.
maybe it's Maybelline.
Minnie, you want some bees?
Maybe
No.
it's Maybelline. Oh, maybe it's Maybelline. Shout out to Reliant K.
I'm going to Magmore Caverns now.
Whee! Boing.
Man, you gotta find one of them there save points, man.
Oh, I do. There's actually one in Magmore
Oh
Caverns.
my god, you gotta find a save point, man.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Why did you just like almost hit me?
No, because you got very close and it was uncomfortable.
I'm gonna get a little
How's this?
6 inches apart because you're naked.
Stop.
You're a little close.
A little close.
You're a little close, man.
A little close. Tan.
A little close. Nah, dude, Tantan's all about being close.
Tan.
Countdown's being about as close as you can be.
And
Like negative.
when we
close.
come back to Booster Pack,
30 seconds.
time yet, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna hold
save
on.
point though.
No, I gotta sit up. Ugh.
We'll make it a shorter episode.
You don't come in here and mess with the status quo. No, no, no.
Well, then I'm just gonna have
stuff
to.
you know. Whoa.
I'm just gonna have to come back to the save point anyway.
If you want to be cool, follow one simple rule.
Don't
what?
mess with the status quo. Hello, I'm back. for the end of the session.
I
Get
genuinely
outta here.
felt like you were about to hit me with something.
Get out of here, Bear Grylls.
Why would I do that?
Because it's 10 minutes by.
Fuck. Fine, I guess I'll leave. But I'm taking the dog. I'm going to eat you later.
I'm gonna stop your timer.
You look really tasty.
Into the pan you go.